everybody! Even if today we are recognized researchers, this hasn't always been like this. We sometimes experience a difficult situation at school. Do you remember when you spend your time discussing current? Jamie!
In fact, I remember a time when my report card was filled with little appreciation and rewarding bad grades. Speaking of notes, we are gathering her in this topic. Your intervention, the bus teachers, goes some way to allow students to take the reverse.
You're probably wondering what can bus teacher look like. It's an application that has been designed and created in order to satisfy the desire of young children. And Jamie.
Yes, we all have dreams. To not hurt teachers, good or bad, and especially my not afraid they're near perfection. Return to the fact. So we have created an application last year that will satisfy everyone. We invite you to watch a video.
No, not now. Once again, Jamie, you forgot something. I can introduce you to do representative, our agency that have helped us to develop our project.
Oh, excuse me, Fred. Present to you S voice and Siri. The idea of your project is to create a smartphone application that can connect with the Droid 2 watch and with the teacher's ENT. The application will have two objectives. The first is taken into account from the point of view of the student in learning situation in EPS. The second is to provide a formative evaluation of teachers and after to make a reflexive analysis. The application will include a character, the center of the Droid 2, with a different action to impose. The action reflects evaluation criteria on the quality of intervention. Students could choose from a single course, boring, interesting, research, or funny teachers, cheerful, etc. In the answer are positive, the application will display the image of professor employed by these students. Overrides the image of the teachers by trimming tomatoes. To conclude, the results of anonymous students will be posted on the unnamed teachers. Thank you.
Hello, madam. Can you answer a quick question about the new application, please?
Me? An interview? Of course, but quickly, because I don't have to do it. I'm very pretty used to the skins of interviews, and I would like to do professional.
Yes, of course. Can you tell us if the evaluation that students were sent to you through the new application are useful for teaching? Are you consulted regularly? And if so, does it help you to your session?
Of course, I consulted. I love when I get compliments, and I must admit that I have very few bad judgments. This application does not help me prepare my session, but rather to support my choice and confirm my teacher's qualities. I would like to note that I still love this application, but it allows me to see how I am appreciated by students.
Good, and...
So, Jamie, branch your second pay teachers. We have a very limited time for questions. Thank you very much.
Madam Fitness?
Hey! Excuse me! Hello! Excuse me for the inconvenience. Can you quickly answer questions about this application?
Yes, of course. But 3 minutes.
Great, so let's start. Can you tell us if you look at the feedback that students return their Droid 2 watches? And if so, if they help you build or adjust your session?
I look here. Besides, I don't understand. The students think that I am too strict because I'm too strict. So I don't have the impression of being. I try to make the effort, and actually I don't think I was managing fine so far. Indeed, for me, the most important in courses is rigor and work, and not fun. However, I am realized that sometimes I don't really have a half measure.
Okay, and do you think that it's a good idea?
This idea is good, but I think the evaluation criteria may be more accurate. In the future, would require further research to improve the application. This would be better to guide the teacher.
Yes. Okay, I think 3 minutes have claps. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
To finish this interview, I invite you to follow us in the principal office.
Hi!
Hi.
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 I can present you to ask you a question about the application in place for 3 months now in your school.
I beg you.
So, you agreed to test our application. Why are you satisfied?
For me, having a return on session is a great opportunity for all professionals that I in my school. Indeed, this assessment allows teachers to self-evaluate, improve or remove the positive that make up its meeting.
Do teachers make you return this application? And if so, which ones?
Yep, all the time. Most of the time this positive returns, but it also happens that there is negative.
What I relate to negative feedback?
Seeing the reality does not like some teachers. It is their pride is touched, the idea of being judged by the student. This does not mean that their behavior do not change much. Consciously or unconsciously, they change the way they do. For my part, I think it's a good thing, and must take the information and aid to develop its teaching. It's also for this reason that I decide to develop this application over time.
Well, we will have to leave you. We will see you in 2 weeks to push our analysis further and check if people are still unhappy or if they are changed his mind.
No problem, I'll see you. Oh, I almost forgot. Thank you very much for this innovation. The Lacour College, as well as many other facilities in the vicinity, ordered the jury to watch the implement this application. They are the ones who advise us to use, so I commend for working this soon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Here are some practical feedback on the application. We now return to the conference for possible explanation. Thank you.
So, the application is presented. Let's start if you have some question.
Yeah, I have any question.
Yes?
How you justify the interest of such an application?
First, we created this application after a study of teacher-student relationship and the influence of this connection with students. We have eradicated the study major variable affecting the appreciation of the student toward their teacher seems to be important to consider.
Is that to reduce the possibility of critics by offering only 3 replies do not limit the thinking of students?
In fact, the application may seem simplest at first. However, we decided to establish a sort of prototype that we will evolve by multiplying options more representative of teaching.
Okay.
Yes, this is exactly the way Apple is the main manager of the application.
It is the best arm out there. Do you think you're the one that runs the application?
The question is not. We are here to answer questions from the users. Thanks for your attention, and I hope that we will use your application. And see you! Hello, everybody! No.
Yes, with Madame Jean-Michel Fitness, we see that it's pays.
Jean-Michel Fitness?
Yes, Jean-Michel.
Okay, okay.
We see.
We will have to leave you for the...
Hi.
Okay, we will have to leave you for the time allotted to...
For this innovation, the Lacour College.
Yes, I can. It hasn't always been like this. We something experienced a difficult situation at school. Do you remember when you spent your time discussing current? I hope that we will use your application. And bye.